All right, Eva's joining us from Peace Art Gallery. Eva, you and I had a chance to shoot a really neat gallery stroll piece at your art gallery.
That's right.
Located right next to Latour, right across from Solaris in the spring. And I had so much fun going in there and exploring. I had no idea the different varieties of glass art that you have, big, small. You brought whimsical in today. So what does whimsical signify? Just kind of fun and light?
That's right. We talking about sculptural work, so why not to make that sculptural art fun? Because nobody wants to analyze something what is depressive and so on.
But if this little thing is sitting on your coffee table or on the mantle, you stare at it enough and you're going to want to talk about it.
And especially if you are a car driver, a racer like yourself, right? So this is a whimsical piece done by a German artist. And it is very solid. It's blown and sculpted. And all the colors in the glass are actually achieved by adding different metallic oxides to glass. So none of this is painted here.
Wow.
So one of the options, what could be done in glass, the very different option in glass, this is made of so-called borosilica glass.
Is it kind of a crab, or is it a mantis, or is it just a vision?
I would say it's a vision, but it has more of the spider character. And I'm very glad to introduce this genius artist who actually is accepted by fine art world, because sometimes this was an underground art form, but now it's very well known, accepted, and he's one of the most collectible artists in his field. His name is Benjo, and because he started to make banjos first, that was his
how
name.
Neat is that?
And now this is a functional piece, and it's just quite amazing. And we do have examples of his work in the gallery.
Okay, what's this cute little box?
Well, that's of course. It's not fish today, but
chocolates.
Box of chocolates.
But if I bite into these, not a good idea, right? But this is
for your dentist. That would be great.
The dentists give these out, don't
Yeah.
they? Whimsical, once again, chocolates in a variety of different shapes and colors and flavors, so to speak, right?
Yes, and such a genius gift ideas. Nobody has to worry about breaking these, traveling with them, because we do like if our guests are bringing something from Vail to remember, and this would be definitely a great idea for especially people like two of us, chocolate lovers. This would be always, on our desk.
And then also, I remember when we were in your gallery a while ago, you had some art pieces that were designed to be put outside, like in your garden. You had some really neat pieces and those big heads that you had there were fascinating.
Yes, so not only are you put inside or decorate with inside, we do have pieces to decorate, as you said, gardens or patios, and they are whimsical pieces and more serious pieces like those heads you mentioned.
Yeah.
They are Tibetan monks, so for anybody who has a Zen garden, it would be a just perfect, little touch right there.
And you have, it's just phenomenal. I can't even start to go there. You need to walk in, and you walk in on your way by, you may think you're going to spend 10 minutes, you end up spending an hour and a half, because you get drawn to so many different pieces.
Yeah, and we are so happy to explain the technique, because that is really what's interesting about glass, how pieces are manipulated, how they are created, and it is one of the most giving materials, I think. You really just can create, as you mentioned, so many different looks, so many different functions, options, and yeah, I think glass is one of the most inventive materials to work as an artist.
I love it, Eva. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, you go to peaceartgallery.com for more information, or just stop by. If you park in the Vail garage and walk out the west steps like you're going to go to Solaris, you walk right into Eva's shop, Peace Art Gallery. We're taking a quick break, and then we have some Epic Morning with Ashley, but first, a look at that weather. We'll be right back.